it kind of helped them advance. I mean, do you think this was a conspiracy?
Gotta go with Jacob Butter. Gotta go lefty.
No, we're talking about the players. That's tournament champion into the podcast.
There he is, right there.
Oh, he doesn't even know how to watch. Go to youtube.com and search Down Lane Podcast. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Down Lane Podcast. We are streaming live from the lab at Town and Country Lanes on the Down Lane Bowling channel. How's it going, everybody? We got a lot to talk about tonight.
A good amount.
Yep, we got Anthony doing something back there. I don't know. Austin, he is at the helm. Thank God, because last week was a disaster.
I mean, two of us ready when we're live. The third now. I mean, it's pretty average.
Yeah. Let's see here. So we're gonna talk about the
You introduced me the right
league.
way?
Shut up. We're gonna talk about the league.
Wow, that was aggressive.
The league finals, the championship that happened. Move over, will you? Get out of the way. That happened this week on Tuesday night. That happened, I think. Then we're headed to the regional this weekend up in South Glens Falls. So we're gonna talk about that as well.
Kyle, I'm ready.
All right, cool.
You gonna
Thanks.
redo it?
No, we're live, man. This is a live show.
I thought you were gonna introduce me a little better than that. That's why I was waiting. I thought you were gonna be like,
So before we get into everything, don't forget to like, subscribe, click the bell to get alerts from the channel. All that good stuff. Share with your friends so that we can become super popular. I don't care about the fame or the popularity, but we just want to make some money.
Care about the money.
wait, you just said you wanted to become popular, but then
Yeah,
you said
but
you
the
didn't.
popularity leads to
Fame.
the cash, money. So
We don't
that
want
can
the
quit our
fame.
jobs and just
We
do
just
this all
want the
time.
billions of dollars,
That's
you
right.
know?
Billions and billions. All right. So, Anthony, welcome to the show. How's it going tonight?
Wow, we look a little bit different with the screen today. If you're
Yeah.
wondering, Kyle is using his phone.
Yep, nice
Deke,
clean
what is up?
look.
What is going on today? I am the Fiat. Sweet, love the picture. Remember, go Ferrari. Anyways, yeah, I mean, it's been a great day today. We drilled like 7 or 8 balls. We're getting ready for the regional. I just had to flip some finger grips out. I gotta check some other ones. I'm only gonna bring like 20 balls this weekend.
Kyle's on his 15th thumb of the year.
Ugh.
Let's not get into too much about the regional because we
I
are
know.
going to have a guest tonight. Maddie Tuzies is going to join us for the second half of the show when we talk about the regional trip this weekend up in South Glens Falls. We're going to talk about our arsenal. We're going to talk about our game plans.
I wasn't gonna really go into it. I was just saying I was changing grips.
Yeah, well, sometimes
These are
you
new-
get on a roll and you don't stop.
He's our
So
new
I had to cut
unpaid
you off the
intern, right?
pass.
So
What's
what you're
that?
saying?
He's our new unpaid intern, right?
I guess that makes us all interns then.
I was gonna say. I mean, so you're telling me I'm like a snowball that's rolling down the hill that just keeps
you just
grabbing
keep going
snow.
and going and going and going. Don't stop.
I like that about me.
All right.
Kyle,
So,
how was your week?
my week?
How was your bowling week?
Same as usual. Suck. Can't get the thumb out, even with my new thumbs that feel really good.
Tuesday was
it's gotta-
really good. Wednesday was disaster.
It's got to be better than shooting 730 for 3 and then 149 to end it. That
Wow.
Who did that?
was me.
I know. I just wanted to see. Just, sorry.
That's pretty
Well, I'm
impressive.
willing to admit it.
Wow.
Well, he brought 2 balls that hooked a lot.
If I could loft it like Brandon Boyer, I would have been okay.
He literally,
I almost
hooked
gutted
home
on the
lane
left
from
side.
Game 1.
He's impressive. You know what I mean?
I have a check for him this weekend. If you're watching, Brandon, I will bring it to you. It's probably past the 90-day thing, but oh well.
If he's watching, you're funny.
We have 11 people on. You never know. All right, what do we got?
Oh, hi, Austin.
Oh, yeah.
I'm messing with the thing. Sorry. Ha.
What do we got, Kyle? Lead us off.
Anyway, so yeah, did you guys watch any of the Elite League this week?
It was
I was
elite. I
busy.
know
It
that.
was very elite.
Did you watch it?
I watched a bit of it. I watched the finals anyway.
I watched all the clips on the YouTubes.
I will tell you what, there was some energy. I mean, there's always energy at Bayside, but there was some serious energy from the players. We've talked about this before, but like when it comes to team bowling, there's like a whole different energy when you bowl, right? Like when we bowl as a team at nationals or when I bowled back in school, it's like there's a whole different level of energy when you're bowling as a team. Because when you watch the guys in singles, it's like, all right, snooze fest, you know what I mean? But these guys were just like freaking out the whole time.
To me, it's all about that first bowler in rotation. They're the hype man.
Yeah, although I don't know. Well, they changed their rotation a lot. They didn't actually stick with their 1 through 5.
Well, that tells me not everyone was striking.
it's true. This is true. And I have to look. I should have looked up the rules beforehand, but it almost seemed like they could switch up their rotation or add a sub in at any time. Because so for example, Larson didn't bowl at all, and then for the last shot or last frame, the last 10th frame when the high rollers didn't need it, he just threw some shots like to fill the 10th frame.
They've done that. They've had that for a couple of years, I think. They're just being able to change rotation in the middle of the game.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So I don't even know the rules honestly, but it's interesting that they can just kind of fill the or throw the fill in.
We have a question for you already.
No, I saw it.
Do you have any compliments you'd like to care to share?
No. That's okay. Bracken D says, "Love the energy from Andrew Anderson." So particularly one incident from Andrew Anderson I thought was kind of funny or interesting is I'll back up and start with there was an interview with Tim Mack that he was talking about how there's no egos on the Lumberjacks. Excuse me. They're all just team players, which I think is nonsense. But thanks, Anita. But when it came to the high rollers, they seemed like they were just feeding off of each other, all of their energy. So this 10th frame in particular, I think it was their first win, one out of the 3 wins that they needed for the match. Andrew Anderson doubles and gets all amped up and comes back, and AJ Johnson's like, all right, settle down. And he's like, I'm good. Like he shoves off the whole rest of the team and then proceeds to strike again. So actually he was pretty good. But yeah, they were absolutely insane with the energy, and Andrew Anderson bowled better than we actually got to see him bowl for once, because he didn't have much of a season this past year.
Do you think
everything's okay over here?
Do you think it is a little watered down?
Which part? The league?
Yeah.
Or how do you mean exactly?
I don't know. It just seems like it's not as exciting for me. I don't understand why there is no emotion on the tour, even on the TV shows, and then they bowl in the team event and it's all hyped up. Makes zero sense.
It has been slowly increasing on the singles side of it.
Yeah, I see it a little bit, but they're not nearly as hyped up for themselves actually making money.
I mean,
instead of this incentivized pretend money.
The last couple times that Packy's been on TV, he's been encouraging the crowd to make noise.
Yeah, which is fine. But what incentive do they actually have for this?
It's not much. I forget what it was. I think the whole team got $30,000 or something.
So there's 6 players.
Yeah, if I remember right, that's what
it was.
So that's
like $5,000
plus the coach. The coach probably gets paid.
Oh, so 7 guys. So 7 guys. So each guy's getting $4,000.
Yep.
Cool.
But like I said, you're feeding off of each other's energy. So I think that's where the excitement comes from for them. For us watching it, it's not the same. I mean, again, you don't have. It's not like your football team where you have some sort of
some crazy happens and that just changes the whole game for you.
Well, not just that, but it's like it's not like
there could be a messenger.
You have some love for that team for whatever reason, whether it's your home team or just a lifelong history with them.
That's true, because they're not going to keep. I mean, every year the team changes because of the draft,
especially that too. Well, they do get to keep. What
2, I think,
4,
right?
Whatever it is.
Yeah, it was a small amount, and then they have to redraft everybody.
Why don't they go somewhere else?
Who? Oh, for finals?
Deke, would I bowl in it for 4,000? I mean, it depends. Are they paying me to travel there?
I believe they are. I can't remember what they were.
The other thing
before,
is,
but
we did ask them.
These guys are technically professional, so they should. But 4,000 in the grand scheme of things, it probably costs them X amount to go there, X amount to stay there, X amount to eat, and they got to be out there for a week. So, and realistically, they have to bowl extra games even during the season.
Yeah, and which during is the more season, they've got to bowl Friday night.
Tear. Yeah, which is more wear and tear. So if I'm a professional player, 4,000 seems kind of measly. Not really. If I'm a legit pro.
But they all wanted to be there. Look at AJ Chapman's.
They all want to be there.
Look at AJ Chapman's post months ago when he said
that he didn't get picked and he was
when he was passed over. He was
I guess
pretty pissed off.
I guess. I mean, I don't know. I feel as if I did take the phone out of here, Kyle. So
Okay.
I feel as if if you got to do it all year, not really. It's not enough money. Professional athlete, I shouldn't have to put my body on the line of my thumb or my finger for freaking $4,000 for. I mean, what the heck? What if
60K.
What if I go and hurt my hand?
Oh, they got us at 60 for first.
Yeah, the finalists would compete for 60,000 top prize
Okay,
and the
all right.
iconic Duke Trophy in Portland, Maine.
So
Okay,
5,000,
60 is a little
6,000.
bit better. It's a little bit better. Well, no, 60,000 divided by 7.
Yeah.
You're close to 8. I mean, now
Yeah,
8. Now we're talking. It's a little bit better money.
All right.
I'd rather just win the 20,000 that I won last year and just
hold on to it for dear life. Never let it go.
call it a day. I mean, I'm just saying.
But yeah. So G says you're saying that and going to bowl the RPI instead of the Hope tournament.
Yeah.
Speaking of Deke, I had no idea about that tournament in New Hampshire. Until this past week. Otherwise, if you're bowling there, I would have been right there with you.
I will tell you that it is closer to my house.
And that too. I mean, Keene's what, like 3 hours away?
I don't even know where it is. I don't want to stay in a hotel over in Keene. I'd rather just stay at my house and bowl. It's a little bit easier.
Yeah, but I still agree. Like, I would rather bowl just like the pros that are bowling there. I'd rather bowl for $5,000 than $2,500.
Yeah, I don't disagree with you on that. $5,000's
Okay.
better. But
I have new information.
Uh-oh.
I was wrong. That was for the league certification program.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. First place for this is 100K, 20K per player.
okay, so that's more. That's way more reasonable.
There, is that your paycheck that you would be happy with, Anthony? $20,000.
I mean, if you're gonna make me do an extra event, yeah.
Second place is 75.
Yeah.
Third.
I don't
Third
remember
is,
those numbers a few months ago when we were talking
just
about
asked.
it.
I mean,
wonder if
yeah,
they
Third and
bumped them up.
fourth get paid 50. Fifth and sixth get 40. Seventh, 35. Eighth, 32.5. Ninth, 30. 10th, 27.5.
Yeah.
Deke,
So
it is
last place. You're still making 5,500 a bowler.
Yeah, no, that's a little bit better, especially because I don't expect my team to come in last because they have me, obviously. Deke, I will say the 150 versus the 250, yes, but it's also gas both ways is going to be another $120. I can go to Glens Falls and back without doing half a tank in gas. So by the time you really get done with it, I'm probably going to, and if it's a 2-day event, it's probably going to be more money for me to actually go out there to bowl. And I'm not going to say I'm going to win, but, so it would be probably break even if that, let's hope.
Difference for me, though, is I'm paying the $310 because there is no way that I'm paying a membership to be a PBA member because I don't bowl enough to make the discounts worth it. Bowl enough PBA events, I mean.
Yeah.
There's just no reason to have a PBA membership if you're not a PBA player, in my opinion. But anyway,
it's only Sunday, so it's still.
Oh, maybe we can make the swing up.
I plan on winning this weekend. Yeah, I mean, I guess you're right. We actually.
How you been doing on Early Anthony, by the way?
That's the worst pattern ever built by a human. Whoever built it doesn't know anything about lanes. I mean, we didn't know about it till later on either. Like, it's not very well advertised, in my opinion, because we never saw it. So, I mean, yeah, we did talk about, we should have went to that instead, but it is what it is. It's pretty bad planning that the PBA have the PBA guys up there, and then they have an RPI 2 hours away. So, talk about great scheduling by them. But
well, to be fair, and I don't know when Keene had their schedule out, but I'm for the first time in a few years that we've been watching the PBA regional schedule. The East region had their schedule out for at least a few months now.
Yeah, they did
before the summer.
Yeah, I wonder. I think this one is almost every year. It is, but I don't know the days of it because I've never gone to it.
Yeah, I've never even heard of it.
So, I mean, for the $100, I'm probably going to spend it in gas. So, I mean, either way, breaks even. Am I going to win? I don't know.
Let's hope so.
Oh, I'm talking about if I bowled up there at $5,000. I don't even know what the payouts are. I don't even know, so it's hard to tell. Maybe Deke will give us more information. He's probably bowled it a few times. He's a smart man.
So, anyway, back to the
PBA.
Elite League.
Now that it's actually fiscally like a good thing.
Yeah.
I'll give it to him now. You guys told me it was only like
Maybe
$4
that's
grand a
where
guy.
maybe that's where the no, that's what you said. But maybe that's where the
That's
30,000.
what you said. You said it was 30,000.
Well, maybe that's where the 30,000 came from because I was originally thinking 30, but maybe it was like divided into the players at that where the 30 came from. You know, a guy can actually walk out with 30 grand, but not quite, but almost.
Yeah, I mean it's not bad now. I mean it's way more. It's way more better for the bowlers. But then I have a question too. Like it's cool, but why are we throwing so much money into a team event? It's just my other question. Like I get it, it's exciting and it's a change of pace, but like now you've got to like rely on 4 other dudes, 5 other guys, even let's call it 6,
who are also your enemies. But okay, but
I'm just saying, I'm being devil's advocate here. I don't think it's you know.
I'll do my famous comparison of golf. You got the Ryder Cup, right?
Yep.
Which I think would be, I think that would be way cooler in bowling. To do
well, they could probably do it now.
A version of the Ryder Cup for you. You know, I don't think you would use Team USA, right? You would use the top points for the PBA, and then have a European team and go head to head, rather than an inter league that we have going while you're doing your singles PBA normal tournaments. It's just strange. I think that would be way cooler, way more fun to watch, and plus it would give the European guys some more what's the word I'm looking for? See them exposure. Thank you. And you know, guys like Larson and who else is from Dom? You know, they could, you know, essentially bowl for Team Europe. While our guys are bowling for Team USA. Just a different thought, I think.
Yeah, it's a different thought. I look at the PBA as a whole, and I don't believe golf has a team thing where they put money into it. Now, Connor, is the Weber Cup paid for? Oh wait, no, that's bowling. Shoot, wrong thing. Golf. Does golf have like a team event in the PGA? Do they throw money into a team event?
Well, who pays for the Ryder Cup?
I watched the golf thing one time, and I didn't pay attention that hard, but they were like, doesn't seem like you really get paid to do it. I'm sure you get something, but I don't really know the logistics behind it. Austin, fingertips to the web.
Oh, wait a minute. I can't believe I totally forgot. I'm blanking on this.
The Weber Cup was a few years ago.
Yes, they didn't do it the last year or two.
Yeah. No, it was that.
And we lost to them.
How do you feel about that?
I was very upset. I remember now.
You guys want the information on the Ryder Cup?
I do. I would like it. They definitely get paid.
They do not get compensated in the way that you think.
They get probably like T-shirts.
The PGA of America gives each U.S. player $200K, which they can donate to a charity of their choice.
All right, there we go.
But you're playing your home.
Right in the beginning, players are not paid for participating in the Ryder Cup, even if they play on the winning team.
It's cool. I mean, I get it. But
it's all for show, though. I gotta remember though that being able to being in the top 50 on the PGA Tour, like you're still grossing 10 times more than the top 5% in the PBA.
Which is why I think
what you mean is the top one bowler.
Yeah, I mean, I was trying to be nice, Kyle.
Yeah,
I was trying to be nice.
I believe that the wasted money, the added money to that is just a little bit. I don't know. Maybe their views go up.
Well, the question is, who added that prize fund? What sponsor?
Because
there has to be a big sponsor.
What sponsor do they have? Pabst Blue Ribbon?
Snickers Elite League.
Okay, so Snickers, but
why wait?
I don't understand. You're just not yourself when you're hungry, Kyle. I just don't understand why we're throwing money in there. It seems kind of silly.
Well, let's look at it this way. Obviously, it's an investment from the PBA standpoint. Right,
but they keep going to bowl Portland or whatever it is.
Yep.
But
could they, instead of doing the league, could you be adding more tournaments that give the bowlers?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, a possibility for more money.
Yeah.
Which is more important? Exposure on TV.
They're still going to have a TV show for these events, right?
Yeah.
I mean, Deke is right. Anything that gives bowling exposure is a plus. So it's a different side. But at the same time, it's like...
I missed the last sentence. Unless it's Weber at the World Series.
Okay. Well, we're gonna skip over that there, but I'm just saying that they have extra money to put in towards the guy's actual living instead of relying on other people, which it is what it is. I mean, I guess they make the decisions, but I think it's kind of silly that they put an extra $200,000-$300,000 into this, and then have like 5 events for the year.
Yeah. I think it's like 15.
15 events.
Yeah.
There's no way there's 15 events.
It's close to that.
I gotta be honest. I'm all for the Elias Cup. I just don't know why they do like the finals all at once, just that rapid.
Well, it's better than doing the entire season all at once, like
That's
they
correct.
were doing. I think this
That
year,
is correct.
This year was definitely a move in the right direction. They could also move the finals. You okay?
Did your dad find my dad a sub?
Art, are you watching?
No, he's not.
I did tell him. He didn't tell me or not.
But they
I will
could do the
text him.
finals in a place like Thunder Bowl. That'd be a good place for finals. It's a good arena arena center that you could fit a lot of people into. Is it the same energy as Portland? That I can't answer.
Yeah, but they need to go somewhere else.
But you have to move it. That's the thing, is you can't constantly give a certain team the advantage. Plus, you want to give the spectators the ability to go to the finals. You want to give the spectators a different view of the finals while they're watching on TV. So there's multiple reasons why you would want to change the venue.
I don't think they're big enough to worry about those issues yet.
Oh, I agree. The league's not big enough. 100%.
You got to think about it. If you're a baseball fan and say the Yankees are going to Boston for a playoff game, you're spending the money to go there if you want to go there.
Oh, sure.
So say the Elias Cup, if you really like bowling, if you want to be there, you'll travel.
Let's put it this way. Simon from Tenpin Toolkit flew from home in England to here to go to the Elias Cup.
There's 14.
Why didn't we get him on?
I tried.
14
he
events
left yesterday.
14 events.
So
5 of which are World Series of Bowling, and that doesn't include the USBC Masters. So there's like 10.
But I was
legitimate
technically
events.
correct.
15 and 10 are much different. Okay,
by 5.
That's a lot.
Yeah, but
for a professional event,
it's still technically 14. I was closer than you.
Sure,
you said 5.
I'm close. We're the same amount away. We are both 5 away.
You're saying 10, but there's actually 14. Just because they are in the same venue.
It's the same thing though.
For this in 4 days.
No, for 2 weeks. I mean, they stay in the same place.
Yeah.
Deke is correct. Portland is a great venue for bowling, which is fantastic. But I mean, I just think it's it's like Jerry World is an awesome place to go. Jerry Jones, Dallas Cowboys Stadium, great place to go.
But
awesome.
You can't have the Super Bowl there every single year.
I mean, exactly. That's why they move it around. I mean, I don't know what other place would do it. Would there be a place that has as much of an electric atmosphere as Bowl Portland? I don't know, but you won't know till you try.
Exactly. That's why you should go to Thunder Bowl or
Thunder Bowl would be cool because they have the arena and it's a great Detroit area. If you
go.
looked at the Masters, they were packed. It looked like. I mean, or they at least made it look really good, like it was packed.
Yep.
So either way, Thunder Bowl is a cool place to go. That is a Bolero now, so who knows? I just think that
it won't cost them anything.
My laptop almost died.
No, it's just a thought. It's a thought.
What's up, Steely Bones?
It's a Bones.
Not saying it's a bad venue. I think it's a good venue, but I also think that the added money just seems a little bit silly for the event. That's all.
Copy that. 10-4.
It's just I just feel like if I was a professional, I wouldn't want to rely on 6 other guys for however $20,000, $30,000.
The name of the game. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, I guess
That's
it is
team bowling.
Listen, that's fine.
Just like when I shoot barely 600 at nationals, and
yeah, that's fine because I'm there to help you. I'm there to save you. But that's
okay.
but here's the thing: is we're not
Nobody
bowling.
Can save me.
We're not there bowling to be professionals.
I understand.
I'm not banking on that to be my payroll or how much money I make. Like, yeah, of course I go to make money to at least pay for my trip, and yes, most of the time I'm lucky enough to do that. But I'm also doing it through other ways, which are a singles portion of it as well, not just the singles event, but the side events. The chair was not fine. But
I have
anyways,
no idea what you guys are
it's
talking
just
about.
it's just a thought. The extra money going there could be to make 18 events or 19 events and maybe get 2 or 3 more shows on or do something a little different. The exposure is great. The bowl Portland is fantastic, and I'm not disagreeing with you. The atmosphere is great. Everything is good about it. But at the same time, as a singles guy, if I'm really grinding to make my money on the singles tour and they're putting X amount here, well, why the heck? And I don't get picked, or let's just say I don't get picked, or my team comes in last. Well, I had a better opportunity at doing it singles wise instead of relying on somebody else.
So one more thing before we move on.
Oh, this was a good chat, by the way. I'm totally against you today, Kyle.
That's fine. What's up, C-Lance? Sean Rash brought out the B word again, and
Did somebody throw
Bottle?
a hammer?
He said bottle
I'm
again?
pretty sure he directed it to the fans in Portland.
Yes.
The way that I watched it over and over and over. I was trying to figure out who he was talking to and what exactly he was saying, but I'm 95% one of the words was bitches.
Oh.
So
home field advantage.
He's not at home.
Exactly my point.
But talking about the energy and how these guys are different in this atmosphere compared to singles, although he gets pretty torqued up.
He gets fired up in
yeah.
singles too.
Which I appreciate.
Yeah,
I appreciate the intensity in singles. Some guys are too mellow,
and
then in this they're trying to bring it up, and it's like, where's that?
They were interacting with the crowd, sometimes positively, sometimes negatively.
Great, love it.
They were interacting with each other the same way. They were actually facing off, like between the teams a little bit.
Could you imagine a Kyle Haines on the PBA tour?
We gotta at least bring up
the hardware. And I'm not talking about the trophy.
The fast rack.
Ooh,
dude,
what in the world?
That's the fastest Brunswick machine I've ever seen in my entire life.
I wonder if they got a lot of shots in warm up.
Why?
Because it was a fast rack.
Oh, got it. Okay,
Jesus.
That one went over my head. Sorry.
There's Joey D.
So there was the other incident that got a little trolly on the social medias was when Matt Ogle did the the neck slice.
Like it's over.
Yeah, and I
Love it.
don't know, people were hit him up on the socials and then said like, was that really necessary or something?
Absolutely, it was.
Heck yeah.
Should I get the actual quote?
What the
Yeah,
heck?
sure.
What do you expect? This guy is freaking
Listen.
like, as much as I said that, it is a great atmosphere and the guys are amped up and all that, so it's great. But like that's necessary.
Heck yeah. You
better
want
win.
You want to get exposure for the PBA, then you better have some
Yeah.
things to show the people
Yeah.
Why they should be watching.
Yeah,
right.
I agree.
So like you better let's look at the NFL and everybody else that does their whatever celebration dances or all this
Derek
other
Carr.
crap.
Do you see Derek Carr's move?
No.
So
He Michael Jackson did this week.
he
It was
did,
awesome.
yeah.
With the
They
little,
got
like,
they got a
thingy.
really good picture of him too.
Y'all was fantastic.
So someone on the face basis says, "Stop with the throat cut gestures. Not cool." And Matt Ogle responds with, "I'm bowling on FS1. You're not. Post your video. I'll wait."
Then what video would he be referring to?
That's a mic drop right there.
I think he just
him bowling.
I think he means he's waiting to see the video
show
of
me
him
how-
on FS1.
Oh, okay, all right. I mean, that's
Right.
good. I mean, I enjoyed it when I saw. I was like, man, that's how. Honestly, I wish people would bring that energy to singles because even though they're my friends, like I still need to like
Anita, I agree with this.
go out and make money.
100% PSB. 100%. I'll take a neck slice over Belmo saying boom any day.
Yeah, the boom is kind of
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it burns. It burns. I love burning things.
So anyway, yeah, I think like I was talking about at the top of the show, the energy is just that. It's super high energy,
great.
and it seems like the guys are having fun and they're all amped up. Like you could see their freaking veins bulging out of their necks. And then I did say one last thing, but one more last thing before we move on. It seemed like this was the end of maybe Wes Malot's professional career.
he is kind of old.
Yes, 100%.
Like not old, but like he's kind of
for the
tour.
For the tour,
like he is probably on the more veteran side.
Yep, he's got a lot of back problems, and there was a whole thing at the end where Tim Mack was getting all emotional. He was getting all emotional. Tim Mack went in for a bear hug, and Wes Malott buried Tim Mack's face straight into his chest. It was kind of silly.
I do like Deke's idea here.
I don't know. I
like
Would they
it.
be able to compete?
Heck yeah, they can.
They probably could, but
Are you kidding
why
me?
should there be a division of teams?
Then why have 2 different tours?
Would there be a okay, then they should have a PBA 50 league.
To be honest with you, they should just have a PBA league where if you're a PBA player, you should go to a tournament. They should throw money in it, and you can bring your friends from the PBA anywhere and go bowl. Let the pros have their little whatever. You can pick your own guys, but there should be just the PBA players should be able to pick their own 5 and go bowl. If you're going to let any people...
I think they call that the...
LBCs?
LBCs.
No,
I know it's not the same thing. I know.
We're talking totally different.
I know.
Why not? Why not? I mean, I got 5 friends that probably maybe like me enough to go try it.
You sure?
No.
Yeah,
I
they
don't
got to
know.
be members, though.
That's exactly my point. Like I know 5 guys. I picked some random 5 guys, but
Yeah.
if you're a PBA player, why aren't they opening up? Oh, because they can't open up those singles fields. Makes sense. Yeah, sorry. That was a stupid question of mine. We got to cap our 50-lane centers at 60 people. Man, I'm on a hate train today.
Drank that haterade this morning.
I just don't get it. I mean, yeah, it's cool. PBA League's great. I love it because the stars are there. That's great. That's fine. And it's the elite league, but why not just have a PBA league? 50 guys can get in with people. These guys can get in with people. Make your own teams, 5-man teams, have a big tournament out of it. You got plenty. You let anybody join. You can have plenty of teams to go bowl.
I mean, I guess maybe the easiest answer to that is because all of those guys are already there.
Yeah, no, I get it, but I'm saying like the extras, like why isn't there just like one giant PBA team event tournament, which is like 5-man teams? Each team can have a maximum of 2 tour exempt players or title holders, and then the rest of the 3 have to be filled in players because you have plenty of bowlers in that member database. You could probably create 50, 60 teams, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
If people are willing to go, you put your name in a hat and you're a member already.
Each region's got to have, I don't know what.
Deke, I'm glad somebody can agree with me today while I'm on my hate train, brother.
My only thing is, like, if it's going to be a league and they're going to do it at each stop.
It's not a league. It would be a legit tournament.
Okay,
Just
that's what I figured you were getting.
Yeah, no, it will be completely separate, but it just doesn't make sense why they have this, and they couldn't maybe if it's such an electric thing, and for everybody, and the ratings are through the roof, and you do it once a year, that's great because you don't water it down, but at the same time, people want more, and your Bowl TV Elite League, like how many people seriously watch that? Why not just do a giant one? Because you'll grab a bigger audience, because everybody, if I'm on a team, you're going to put it on here. If Andrew Hall's on a team, they're going to put it in Massachusetts. If Brian Leclerc's on a team, they're going to go put it over here. Then you got all the guys from the all the people who bowl it from the central, the south, the east, west, wherever. Those centers and those people are going to be more invested to watch it, and they're going to be more invested because there's more players on there. It's more down home. It's easier to have a bigger fan base that way because people actually give a crap.
Do you know if they posted
Kyle's shaking his head like, whoa.
Do you know if they posted any statistics on Bowl TV viewership?
Why you don't like it?
What? No, smoke coming out of my ears means like I'm processing all of this information.
Yeah, I don't know if there was anything on there. I'm assuming that because it's so electric that this is one of their most watched broadcasts, which I'm not saying get rid of if you're going to keep it the way it is. Yeah, I know I complained about it earlier, but what I'm saying is like if you're going to keep it, why not just like add to it and let all these PBA like guys who pay, like why don't we just do a week-long tournament or something in the summer, pick a centrally located area, or do it during the LBCs. Take a week off during the LBCs, just extend the LBCs another week, let the guys bowl their thing, and they're already out there. Then they're going to hit the LBCs because they're already there. So now not only are you upping your entries for the LBCs, but you're actually throwing into another event where more people can get exposure to what they're doing, and you can bring more light to it. You can hire me, PBA. What do you think, Kyle? I know you've been thinking.
So I completely agree that it would be pretty interesting to have a team tournament. You have at least what I don't know what the actual statistics are, but you must
don't
have
either.
at least
5 players.
no. I'm saying, would you say that there's 50, 75
Teams worth?
members in a region or more?
More than that.
You think so?
I mean,
I would guess there's
be easy to look just going to regionals.
in a region. Yeah, easy. It doesn't even matter. You don't even have to bowl with the same people from your region.
No, I understand. I'm just doing the total math.
Yeah, there's definitely 75 people
I don't like doing math.
in the region. 100%. In the East region, 75. Yes, there's 60 guys signed up for the RPI this weekend. How many are non-members? Probably a few. But then you got guys from Virginia and Delaware and New Hampshire who aren't coming down, or Massachusetts, Maine. I'm sure there are enough.
God, we got guys from Canada coming.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, but you're saying that they need to be members. That's
There's
why I was asking what the membership status would be.
Deke says around 300. Deke, is that for the East region, or would that be total? Because I think it'd be a lot more than that for total. I just want to make sure that I'm right there. But I'm just saying, it makes way more sense to have a legit team tournament that you allow people to be the pros show up and they can form their own teams, and just make it tour exempt or title region, or title holders can only have 2 per team. Yeah, East region, 300.
300 members. Okay,
There you
this is a whole nother topic that we can get into, talking about the regionals. Why there's only 60 players.
Because they did a bad scheduling, and they
that's
did the one.
including. Yeah, but this isn't an only South Glens Falls problem. This is an every regional problem. The last time I saw 90 players was either Buffalo or maybe one other tournament.
In Buffalo, the one we look at. We
So
don't look at
over-
the other ones. The other ones are usually bigger. East is pretty small.
Overall, there's approximately 3,000 actual paid members in the PBA.
So my point of asking that original question was, okay, you can get
50 teams.
Yeah.
Need to be
Even 100.
incentivized. I don't want to say 100. I'm saying
Wait,
you
no.
could at least get 50.
that math is wrong.
250.
But
I don't do math, but
yeah. What?
Deke
250
says
times 5.
because you're paying 250 when 1,500, he is 100% right. The prize funds are pretty outdated.
I've been saying that about prize funds in all
Everywhere.
tournaments.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
Let's not
So-
get on a tangent here. Let's
I
keep
know,
talking about
sorry.
the league here.
I was gonna say we could get in a tangent about how to bring sponsors into the sport, but
Well, they had one. They got rid of it.
So, all right. All that to say, high rollers win the league. The
Matt
Lumberjacks
Ogle.
lose in their home center.
also their scheduling sucks. We didn't get to do a draft we didn't get to pick our winning teams this year.
I picked.
It was so fast.
I picked the high rollers.
Was that for last season or this
Nah, I
season?
just messed with it.
No,
I
we-
just picked the winners.
No, we did an overall season pick last year. That's right. I think we did it last year. We have
Who
to check.
won?
Holy crap. We're gonna
I gotta
look at the
open my
spreadsheet.
Excel sheet. Hold
Oh,
on
boy.
a second.
All right. Well, while you're doing that, guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, click the bell to get alerts from the channel. Share with your friends so that we can make that cap the Etsy shop too, which is all in the links in the description, so that you can check out the shirts and hats
Seriously, in
and
his
all
car.
that good stuff.
Yeah, he said he was gonna be in his truck.
So we are going to talk about the PBA East region up in South Glens Falls. We are heading to this weekend. Actually, practice is tomorrow. Matty Tuesdays is in his car. So here he is. We're going to bring him in here.
Kind of like a Dick Allen look.
I got our predictions here.
Yeah. Where is he? Why isn't he not coming in?
I
Oh, hang on.
can hear you guys.
Boom. There he is. Matty Tuesdays. What's up?
Kyle.
Yeah.
You had the
You guys
high
hear
roll.
Can you guys see me or no?
You did? Oh, because I had the young team.
Me and Anthony both had them at 5th. I had the Kingpins winning. You guys both had the Waco Wonders winning.
Oh, do we need headphones?
Yeah, totally forgot. Sorry, Matt. Hang on one second, buddy.
I can hear you, Matt.
Kyle's fault. Yeah, you're on the podcast. Are you driving?
Hey, I don't know if
Can
we
you guys-
can put on a live broadcast that you're using your phone and driving.
I'm not. I'm on my iPad.
Oh, okay, even better.
That makes it better.
Can you
Bigger
guys see
screen.
me?
You don't have to
I
look
can't
that
see-
hard.
I can't see you guys. Can you see me?
Oh,
So-
your wife is.
Deke says
wife's
that the
yelling at you.
PBA 50 gets 80 to 100 entries. So tell me what's wrong.
Well, the PBA 50 guys are retired. Okay, number one.
Yep.
They can take the time off. PBA 50 guys probably have money because.
Do you think
they've
there's more
worked.
entries because the other places do one-day tournaments?
Are you talking about the other regions?
I'm just saying.
100%. If that's a possibility, then yes.
Okay.
But
Matt, can you say something so I can hear you?
you should be able to hear me.
Yeah, I'm right here. You guys are talking. What do you want me to say?
We can hear you.
Nothing. We don't listen to Anthony. He doesn't know anything that's going on right now. So we are headed to South Glens Falls. Is your car packed for tomorrow?
I'm not going to practice. Anthony
What?
is. That's all I need.
Why aren't you going to practice?
He's got to get a
Well,
haircut.
you know what, Kyle? Some people have to work, just like you said.
Uh-oh, I'm about to screw this all up. Listen,
I can't get it.
if you want to win,
Do you plug this in this here?
then you're going to have to go to practice.
No. Practice? Who practices?
You have been practicing on the shot, though, right?
Yeah, Anthony's been laying it out a couple times. We talk about it.
All right. And what balls are you bringing?
Oh, God. Well, I drilled a new urethane ball since you guys yelled at me last week. Basically said I don't throw urethane enough, so we drilled another one of those. New Ion Max.
Yeah, I heard.
XL.
Smart man. I
Probably
know I can't hear you,
Optimal.
Matt. I can see you talking, but I can't see you. I can't hear you.
Anthony
Deke wrote
just
he's a
might not
lefty.
hear
He
you
will
at
play
all.
5 with urethane. Deke, I don't think you've realized that Matt doesn't know he's left-handed yet still. He's still thinking he's going to throw resin.
I just use the other side of my brain like the
Me
righties
and
do a lot.
Connor have tried to straighten him out and tell him, hey, you're left-handed, and he still hasn't figured it out yet. But maybe one day he'll learn the difference between left hand and right hand.
Anthony might have to read some lips today.
Oh, that'll be cool. Can we put subtitles on?
So other than urethane, what do you got?
Ion Max,
Mhm.
XL, both Optimal Idols, Solid and Pearl. Tension Star, Summit Ascent, a little bit of everything.
So a lot of strong stuff, though, it sounds like.
Yeah, I don't know if you would count the Summit Ascent as being super strong because of the weaker cover on it, a little cleaner than I would say most of the balls.
Right.
Those balls are definitely coming in with me. I will have other balls in my car that are, I mean, like some weaker ones, but some other stronger ones. I don't know. This is the first time we're bowling up there since they cut the lane, so I don't know what to expect.
Yeah, I don't know. I've heard
Anthony
that,
got audio finally?
I've heard that it does a little bit of difference. Like you've got experience because Town recently sanded their synthetics, but it wasn't like a major difference, right?
No, you can definitely see. I mean, I wouldn't say it was like drastically different, but you can definitely see my ball gets through the front part of the lane easier than when before I saw it. Like, I guess sometimes like it start digging a little too soon, but now I can see like now it shoots through the fronts like like a newer lane surface.
Because that's one of the things, like you said, we've been practicing on the pattern here. We've talked about this a million times when we bowl here versus South Glens Falls. These lanes are a lot faster, slicker, however you want to describe it, compared to South Glens Falls because they're a lot older, a lot more used, a lot more games. But like you said, it's a new variable that they're going to be sanded, resurfaced, however you want to technically say that they adjusted the lanes. But you don't resurface synthetic, but you can sand it. Well, resurface would like indicate that you actually
you just take those digs out in the front part of the lane.
Right.
Yeah, they sand it down.
Right. So it's more like just a light sanding, not a surfacing and putting a new plastic polish on or something. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. It's not like a complete resurface. Point being, I don't think that they're going to be that
different compared to the last
from
time.
the past. So like here, for example, the ball gets down the lane and hooks a lot. There's a lot of hook off the gutter, and for a 43-foot pattern, it plays really close to the gutter. Up there, however, My guess is
It's gonna hook a little earlier.
they're going to hook earlier, which is going to appear like they're tighter. So they may not hook as, I don't know, as angled.
I'm going to say that they're going to be similar to. They're going to play similar to what we experience on up there. I don't think the front part of the lane is going to go away as quick as we're used to. I think that's going to hold up longer.
Hold on a second. You're left-handed. The front never goes away.
The
This
front
is true.
always goes away, Anthony.
When you walk into that building, when you get out of your car, like Connor said, my ball's already hooking.
You're right.
Not even in the lanes yet. So how can it go away if it's never there?
Because we are left-handed, but there are a lot of lefties that I will say use too much surface when they don't
There's
need
never
it
enough.
because they see 43 feet, 31 mils. So they instantly grab a 3-digit number pad for no reason and start
Yeah,
slamming their
like-
bowling balls. No offense.
I like 500. Works well
Yeah.
for me. I got 180 grit for this weekend.
God,
That's
I hope
not a
you
joke.
guys
Too much-
are crossing with each other.
Too
That's
much
not a joke.
surface.
I got 180 ready. I've been talking to my ball rep. We've got some good plans. You got a new ball rep. What is he telling you? What do you think you're gonna do? Did we go through that? I couldn't hear him.
He's
your
just
ball rep?
laying my ball. He's
Who's
just
your
laying
ball
ball.
rep? What's his
Taylor.
name?
Taylor's been helping me out. He uses the picture method. He doesn't know numbers. I couldn't tell you what they do. He draws a picture on a piece of paper, and then he asks Connor what the numbers are, and then we go from there.
I like that.
For
I
all
like
the
that
bowling
method.
balls that he's done for you, he's nailed every
He's-
one, right?
He's 3 for 3 so far.
That's pretty good odds.
Put dot here, drill holes
Yeah.
here.
It's pretty much that. And then if he draws it out and he doesn't like it, we adjust it. He goes, no, move it this way. So
Okay.
To me, it sounds like he's an artist.
Kind of sounds like my ball rep.
yeah,
He's a ball hitter.
I mean, he does draw a perfect circle a lot of times. So I mean, that's OCD in him. But what did he say the other day?
Back pocket, so he actually draws.
No,
a-
bottle
It's on his. It's
He's
on
got
its
a bottle
arm.
cap. He's got a
I
bottle
mean-
cap with finger holes.
Oh my God, he probably does. I mean,
Yeah.
Taylor did. I did say one day I'll shout Taylor out, and he did say please don't. But I think he called himself my moron friend. I can't remember the words, but it was something like that.
I get referred to as the smart lefty in the group.
Wow.
I know. It's because I throw urethane. So what is your plan this weekend? What balls is your ball rep telling you to bring? And what is your game plan?
Well, listen to them
Well,
all out already.
so
You
Connor,
did.
so I'm gonna try urethane because
Okay.
I'm gonna get yelled at if I don't by every one of you.
Yep.
Then I want to say I'm going to start with the XL, but when I've been practicing on it, it's been a little too sharp in the back. So we drilled the Ion Max pin down a little bit slower.
Mhm.
And it just it gives it the same shape as the XL, but it's a little bit slower in the back. Got a little more recovery when I miss. It shims a little more when I miss in the oil. Doesn't go through the face. And then we got to get to the optimal idle. I mean, that's just like doubles and singles for nationals. We got to get to the optimal idle.
I love that idea.
I'm starting with the same ball. Hopefully. That XL looks
XL?
great.
XO, I like it, especially with the a little bit
Doesn't matter.
higher RG. It's gonna be a little bit cleaner through those fronts. Even
With-
going
Start
back-
over again.
What?
Get your thought over again.
Me? Oh, I said XL. The higher RG. Even I know we're going off new cut lanes, but it's going to be a little cleaner through the fronts too. Get through it. It's not going to dig as hard as like an Ion Max or Harsh Reality either.
All right. So we know Anthony's using urethane.
Just drilled another one up yesterday. I got 3 of them ready to go. 360 grit. And if we need the 180, we got it ready.
I hope
Okay,
I don't
and
follow you.
That goes to crap.
It won't.
What's your next move?
I'm going to stand in the same spot and throw a
Throw
gem.
harder.
Then we're gonna
All right.
not move right, stay in the same spot.
Anthony, I got a question.
Yeah.
How deep would be the deepest you get?
Well, I plan on looking at 3.
Oh my god.
So you're gonna hit 8.
Question.
7 or 8.
How far can I get right?
No,
Is
no,
that the
yeah. Oh, how deep in the lane would you be to like I'm not moving my feet no more?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I haven't bowled up there yet. Deke has 2 inches is about right. I just feel like I'm gonna look at 3, and I'm just gonna like shim around there with my feet, and I'm gonna try and not go past 10 with my feet. Just gonna.
All right.
That's my game plan.
Not
All right,
past
so you're
Yeah,
really
I'm
gonna hit 8 when you're looking at 3, or is that just Nick?
100%.
You know, I don't hit 3. Like I know it. It's okay. Like
Yeah,
I'm gonna look at 3 because every time I bowl good, I look at 3.
Yeah, but I need to know how big. Like, do you miss as much as Nick does? So I need to just game plan around you.
Poor Nick Harris. He's not even here to defend himself.
It's
Well, now
tough.
he just said Nick. He didn't say the last name.
It's
Oh no, it's
definitely-
definitely Harris.
it's definitely tough to decide if I miss as much as Nick, but I kind of look at it this way: if I'm hitting 3, I'm really hitting 8, and if there's an 8 board, I'm gonna hit it somewhere. So technically, I don't really miss.
All right, I like that thought. So I'm gonna look 8 at the arrows to start if a urethane doesn't work.
Well, to be honest with you, you can't guess that already. You got to bowl up there first. First of all,
I just said if urethane doesn't work.
that place is built for urethane.
That place is built for the left-handed. All right.
I haven't bowled bad there in a while. Like I've
All right,
had
you
a really
guys-
good
You
bowling.
two,
I've hit the
you
pocket
two
plenty.
can kiss later.
What?
Actually, did you guys find a sub, Matt? Jacko needs a sub. You got one?
Yeah, we got a sub.
Okay, never mind. Okay.
What kind of stuff? Turkey, roast beef.
The Italian mix.
Okay.
Throw that out.
All right. So the thing that I was going to say is I noticed that here it hooks off the gutter. I think it's going to play a little straighter there. But overall, not a lot of strong equipment that I have been able to use. I don't know. Like I haven't been able to use sanded until I had to move in. Like almost immediately when we were practicing, we would be practicing with some sanded and the lane on the right side would go away real fast. And then I'd be switching to like a summit peak, then start to move in a little bit. And then once I got into like 15, I almost had to switch right to a sanded ball, like an Ion Pro or a Summit Ascent, something like that.
I expect this freaking thing.
It didn't blow up that fast for me.
Yeah, but you throw it hard. I'm slow.
I will say I did not use a lot of surface when I was practicing either. I mean, my balls had lane shine on them. Probably the dullest thing I threw was the Ion Max new out of the box at 2000.
Yeah, I say don't use a lot of surface.
I agree.
Start with no surface in practice, and if you see that it doesn't roll good, then hit it. Don't go up there with surface because then,
All of mine
You're
is,
screwed.
I should say, all of mine is still factory finish.
well, you bowled with it, so it's probably a little shinier. I
The
would just
Excel
say,
is a little bit, yeah.
yeah, I would just say Matt doesn't agree with me, but I would just clean him off a little bit.
No,
Clean 'em
I
off.
agree. I'm going to clean off a couple balls, just whatever surface I used before on them.
Kyle's got a new ball rep.
Deke.
Why
You're gonna
isn't
make
Deke bowling?
just keep it in the car, but I hate the Excel. I don't like it.
Yeah, but you haven't thrown it up there.
I know.
Did you happen to put the pin in your thumb or the mass bias in your thumb?
Is it a yes?
I don't know.
It's an inside joke.
Do you want to go look?
I don't remember where it is.
It's not.
Deke is not bowling because he's bowling the Hope and Keene.
That's on Sunday.
Yeah,
Yeah, but what if he makes the cut?
when he makes the cut.
Then he's got to bowl Sunday. He'd rather bowl for 5,000, which is smart.
That's true.
Fiscally responsible.
Well, anyway.
I think that
Uh,
some of the scent's going to be really good up there too.
I agree, D.
Just throwing that out there.
yeah, that ball rolls really good for me too. It stores some energy, but it's kind of readable. Whereas the Excel is just too slow. It doesn't want to make it there.
You stop that.
I think the cleaner cover on it definitely helps.
I was watching Rash throw it, and he had it shined up. So I'm wondering if that would be a good idea.
Which one?
The Excel.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
The only ball that I'll need
Is red in color.
is red.
Red
But
with no shine.
if it doesn't work, we're gonna throw the gem and the Sublime Focus because those two are good. I like
That
those
focus
two.
looks insane.
I do like
Focus.
those.
You hadn't even mentioned it until now because that ball does not miss the pocket and
Ever.
it strikes every freaking time.
It does.
If you guys want to see a review of it, it will be coming out soon.
Correct.
And it will start off with one of the most insane leaves you will ever see by Matt Fazzone. Wait, is that the focus one? No, that's the
that's
strawberry
the Iron
milkshake. That's the Iron Max, right?
Yep.
All right, so that's two different reviews. But the Iron Max, you can catch Matty Tuesdays leaving the weirdest shot ever. And the Sublime Focus, they couldn't not strike.
That ball is so good. I call it truth.
No matter what
Just grab the truth.
they did with their feet and where they threw it, it found the pocket. And that was on, 5-1?
Yeah.
So not like your typical house shot. It was actually some oil on the lane flattened out.
Kind of sort of.
It still strikes on a house shot too.
It strikes on everything. It strikes on the house shot. I guarantee it. I did it.
So did I.
It strikes.
12 times in a row.
Wow, you're so good. Wish I could be just like you.
All right. So, like I said, we are heading up to South Glens Falls. The three of us in the lab here are going tomorrow for practice. Matt, I guess we'll see you Saturday morning.
And I'm gonna
roll ball. So we'll let you go here. We'll let you go see the baby.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks for chirping in tonight.
Thanks for your insight.
You're
I'll give you the
welcome.
date tomorrow.
Hope you guys bowl good tonight. Hopefully Nick shoots about 7-10.
For 4?
Yeah, I mean that's about his. that's about his weight, right?
Oh my god!
Bowl good where you're bowling
Wow.
at?
D, good luck this weekend, brother.
Matt, this show is international, just so you know. Sea Lance is from like Norway or Switzerland or Sweden or something.
I want to paint the perfect picture of Nick's hair, so when he comes onto the podcast, they know who he is.
Has he been on yet?
Well, he's been on our videos.
Yeah, he's been in the videos, but
Oh, poor Nick. All right.
He's a Bills fan too.
It's the worst part about him.
yeah, we got to watch Kyle get mentally frustrated at
Sweden.
bowling and
I got
the
there
football
eventually.
last week when the Dolphins got absolutely obliterated.
So did to his brain. All right, so we'll let you go, Matt. Thanks again.
You're welcome, guys. Anytime.
We'll see you soon on Saturday.
All right. Bye.
Yeah, Saturday.
All right, later.
I almost said Sunday.
What are you talking about? We're going to see him on Saturday.
I know. I thought we were bowling Sunday.
All right, guys, it is time for us to go bowling. So please don't forget to like, subscribe, click the bell to get alerts from the channel. We are going to be up in South Glens Falls bowling the East Regional this Saturday.
Follow our scores along on the R2 Sports,
Oh, yeah, please do.
especially Kyle.
No, don't do that. But yeah, you can check that out, or maybe the PSB. Is he going to come up? I thought maybe he said he might show up.
Maybe after
maybe
he helps
Nick-
the kids.
Or maybe Nick Harris. He can snap some videos. I said he might show up. If anybody's up there that's friends of ours, you guys can shoot some videos of us.
Thanks, guys.
Anyway, so yeah, it's time for us to go bowling. So we will see you guys next week. Don't forget to like, subscribe, click the bell to get alerts from the channel. Share with your friends. Email us at downlanepod@gmail.com. Do you need something?
Check out our ball reviews.
My phone's up there. I can't see it. Okay.
You gotta look at.
No, there's nothing there. I'm just
Okay.
laughing.
Thank you to Jack Scaccia, proprietor of Town and Country Lanes. Anthony, good show. Austin Van Buren, thank you very much for all that you do. Thank you to my family, Stephanie, Zach, and Ethan.
Janbread. Happy
We
birthday to
will-
my mother.
Oh, that's right. Happy birthday, Dawn.
Happy birthday,
Scaccia.
Dawn.
Happy birthday.
We will see you guys next week in the lab. This is Down Lane Podcast.